So worth a look this week is one of our very regular golfers at the Cottingham Country Club, Ian Denton. So Ian came to me, or he was practicing at the range the other day and struggling to get any height and power into his shot. He'd lost his confidence a little bit with his ball striking and was struggling to hit fairway woods off the deck. So if we look at the picture on the left, you'll see that when Ian's hitting, firstly he's compensated for some errors in his technique by putting the ball very, very far back in his stance. This is an attempt to stop the topping shot that he was getting. When we look at his backswing and coming through impact, the tendency here was for Ian to fall back. You can see his head moving backwards through impact and holding on for dear life with his left hand. So at this stage in the swing, his gloved hand is still above his right hand, which is restrictive of the release. It means that he's not allowing the club to flow where it should. And that's where all these compensations of him falling onto his back foot and holding onto the club with this high, awkward finish were coming from. So that was the kind of picture we had, and so he was struggling a little bit. Bear in mind, Ian's a very nice golfer. I think he's 11 handicap. So all we did with a little bit of a lesson at getting him to free his ideas up was to make sure that, one, he understood that it wasn't his left hand that was supposed to lead on his downswing, but he had to use both hands effectively to get his basics back, where his ball position became a little less off the back foot. And by using his hands more correctly through the swing, firstly his rhythm got better, but by allowing the club to flow, his alignments at impact were nice, his left arm and his club kind of nicely in line. And then the real tell was when he went through impact. You can see now that he's released the club. His gloved hand is below his right hand, which means he's allowing the club to flow through impact, and that stopped all that aggressive falling back motion that we saw in the picture on the left. So Ian had some good success over that. You know, there's no secrets in this game, but just that simple idea of how to use his hands better gave him a little bit more confidence. And I know he went out and had a couple of good rounds, so hopefully he keeps up that momentum. If you need help with your game, please give me a shout.